Los Angeles, California, once known by the Tangva tribe as Yanga, the land of the poison oak. Here is where self-described animal expert Kurt of the fledgling and perverse YouTube channel Kurt Gone Wild began his deranged meditation on the pigeon.
Sadly, there's no pigeons in LA. So I have to travel to the Big Apple, home of Rudy Giuliani and 9/11.
Access pigeon chat rooms. Access main program grid. 600 pigeons. Flight booked. Dad, I'm going to New York.
In that bleak moment of revelation, Kurt understood with chilling clarity that his father had abandoned him 20 years back.
Reptiles are queer, just like you. Hasta la vista.
Kurt's only memento of his father was a pair of blood-stained underwear. So Kurt set forth alone to New York City, leaving behind his live-in disability nurse, Carlita. He carried with him only his camera and his father's grimy cotton remains. Upon arriving to New York, Kurt sought out the Pigeon Man.
This is evolution at its finest.
These are like my pets. They're my family. It's the same bloodline for almost 15 years now. So when I was in school, if I said, oh yeah, I have pigeons, the first thing everybody said was, ooh, that's disgusting. Why do you have them? I have them for enjoyment.
Yeah, and it's funny that the pigeon is a pretty clean animal, and those kids that were probably in your school were much dirtier. Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch them, you know? Yeah,
Me either.
Yeah, you gotta just the pigeon. The pigeon's what you want to touch.
This is why I do what I do, because this is not only do I have them, this is also me bringing new life into the world. To watch them fly, I get to raise them.
You enjoy being a father?
This is something I love. My parents ain't around no more. I'll always have pigeons.
Wow.
Hopefully one day they'll be released at my funeral.
At a wedding, it's doves, but at a funeral, it's pigeons.
Anything that's on my arm has a meaning behind it. Things that like I went through. I got down.
That's a beautiful
The
tattoo.
pigeon. Definitely one more. Definitely one more birds on me.
Where do pigeons like this come from, though? How do they make the little babies?
The same as we would make little babies.
Yeah. I know when babies are made, the penises touch. Now, I know homing pigeons are great at delivering mail and letters. Could a pigeon home in on my missing father?
That's a problem. But if you don't know where your father is, how does the pigeon know where to go?
The egg was transparent, a deep, primal longing for the warmth of a father's nest, now a distant memory. He pivots precipitously.
Do you have any friends?
I enjoy my animals and like, I'd rather be with them than be with anybody. You will never find a girlfriend if you have 600 birds. Trust me on that. Or like, let's say I'm with a beautiful female and like I go out to dinner and they invite me to family dinner. The first thing is like, what is that? Oh, it's a pigeon. That's what I do. That's my hobby. It's like, you're never going to hear from them again. People are going to judge and not know me or what I have in my heart.
All I need in life is a nice bird and
They're beautiful. I'd rather have 100 beautiful birds than one beautiful girl. They talk. Birds don't.
yeah.
Most they doing is cooing. And they don't need their nails and hair done. So like, that's the beneficial part.
I would love if a woman could coo.
I did have to do some time in a county jail.
That's amazing. Did you miss the pigeons in jail?
I miss them. You don't get to see birds when you're in there and it's like, you don't hear cooing. It's not peaceful. Like,
Were you able to talk openly about your pigeon love in jail?
that's not something like you bring up while you're in there.
I have a note here that smells just like his soiled underwear, and hopefully it can find my father. Smell the dirty underwear.
The pigeon monger delivered a smile, gifting Kurt a homing pigeon, a kind gesture though it appears that Kurt is the only one foolish enough to believe that the bird could find someone who does not want to be found.
Find my father. Be free. Follow your nose.
Queer, just like you.
Kurt expects to hear from his father at any moment.
Got the bird back. But I don't think your dad's coming home.
After digesting the disappointment, Kurt's simple logic leaves him with one choice: to become family with the pigeons. He will transform himself into their shelter through adopting the life of the unhoused, their bodies perfect biomes. But no matter what Kurt does, the pigeons never stay. They always fly away. So he becomes the very thing the pigeons crave, the food, something Kurt has tried before.
I'm here in pigeon country. To my left, we have a group of sub-adult males. They're challenging everything, including me. Most of the times, I'm non-invasive, a fly on the wall. I'm a hawk with a watchful eye. Other times, I'm like a squirrel, just watching from a tree. Goes with the territory. I will fly to my own destiny. I will find my father. It's not a rat with wings. You're a rat with wings. Ugh.
Clearly, this is a man on the brink of insanity. There's a larger, more implacable adversary out there. His unexpressed sexuality, deep within him, screaming for acknowledgement.
Bam Bam! Come on, do not be a bully. There's enough seed to go around, Bam Bam. He-Man, come on, get some seed.
When you peer into the eye of the pigeon, you are met with a vast, unthinking void. And yet, in this peculiar spectacle, it is the bird that emerges as the most intelligent presence.
Well, the expedition is now coming to a close. The pigeons safely heading for their dens. The flock has accepted me as one of their own. And He-Man put me right under his wing. I feel like a little squab. It's so cute. And he is my father. I love this work. I'm 100 pounds lighter. It's awesome. I feel my bones hollowing like a bird. This is my life. I'm not gay. Wow. Pigeons. He-Man, what's wrong? You all right, buddy?
He-Man, why do you have that look in your eyes?
My father!
I never imagined a man could die by a pigeon's beak. An extraordinary end to Kurt's story. Kurt's special needs nurse allowed me to listen to the audio of the attack. He's saying, "That tickles. Is that He-Man? Why do you look so angry?" "Bam Bam, that's my nipple." Raisinette. Oh. Cha-Cha is eating his penis now. Can you turn it off, bitte? You must never listen to it.
Hans, I will never listen to it.
Or even play Angry Birds Kurt Edition.
I will never play Angry Birds Kurt Edition.
Or ever watch the snuff film the pigeons made.
I will never watch the snuff film the pigeons made.
If Kurt were here right now, he would tell you that he had found a new home in the pigeons. But really, what he was searching for was acceptance for his own desires, his own urges. He was very much a homosexual.
Yeah, for sure he was gay.
Super gay.
Is this heaven? I can see the light. We're moving towards the light. No, you're moving way too close to the light. It burns. It burns. Oh, my skin.
I'm sorry, I didn't save all the animals, Satan. No!
Speaking of Satan, Satan takes the form of a mountain goat. Mountain goats are my favorite animal. And I have a pet tortoise named Tonka, and He-Man is my father.
Enough! Somebody get this retard out of here.
Wow! Satan has given me a second chance. But my eyesight can't see. Still focused on the fires of hell.
Thank you for taking me to New York.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah!
Watch out! Hey, nipples are 10 and 2.
Yes, man.
Queer.